Welcome to our channel, and so glad you visited today. If you are new to our channel, I want to give you a big welcome, and my name is Teresa. Today's video, I'm going to do 3 DIYs. I'm going to show you how I make a wreath out of ribbons with no florals. I'm also going to show you how I'm going to take a cardboard box and we're going to make a great fall sign out of it. And also, I'm going to make a pumpkin using my favorite recipe. So as always, I hope I give y'all lots of inspiration. I hope you get some ideas for your home decor, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it at Our Green Acres Home Decor and DIY Inspirations. Also, go over and follow me on Instagram. DIY number 1. It's going to be a pumpkin that I have seen a lot on YouTube lately. A lot of decorators are using this in their home, and I loved it. So I'm not going to duplicate the pumpkin, but I am going to get some inspiration from it, and I'm going to create my own. So I'm going to take a pumpkin I already have. I purchased this pumpkin at Burke's Outlet, and it's a shiny pink. So I'm going to chalk paint it white, and I used burnt umber on the stem. And then I'm going to take my recipe. I'm not a pumpkin pie eater, but I do love roasted pumpkin seeds. So grab your favorite recipe of what you like to cook in the fall, and that's what you should go for. And you can also get some inspiration out of your cookbooks. You can use a recipe out of your cookbook, tear it out, Mod Podge it on. If you don't want to destroy your cookbooks, I totally understand, but you can get some. Sometimes you can find them at thrift stores, or like I say, you can just print out one off the internet like I did. I got mine off of allrecipes.com, and I printed it in Word. And then I just took a clip art pumpkin off of Google, and I put it in the center, and I made it go to the back, so it would be in the background of my recipe. And here I just folded it in half, and I'm cutting around as much of the paper as I can, just to leave the writing, and that way you have the same pattern on both your sides. And I trimmed a little bit more on the left side of the pumpkin, as you can see, to match the right. I Mod Podged it on the back, and now I'm just going to apply it to the front of the pumpkin. And you just want to work it as fast as you can so you don't tear your paper, but you basically just want to get out as many of the little, crinkles in the paper as you can, and then you can go back over it with Mod Podge. Alright, DIY number 2 is going to be a grapevine wreath. Y'all, I am not good with wreaths, and I cannot process in my head florals. I love floral wreaths, and I watch creators make them all the time. And I even went to a store to look at florals to make the wreath, and I just wasn't feeling it. Nothing was coming to me, so I came home. This is going to be my version. I'm taking some wired ribbon, and I measured it 20 inches long. And I'm going to make about 10 of these. Now, you can use any kind of ribbon you want. You can use lace. You could probably use scraps of fabric, but I'm just going to take the wired ribbon that I have, and I just showed you how I just looped it, made a bow, a real easy bow, and I'm just going to tie each one with twine. And you want to cut your twine long enough to where you can tie them on to the wreath. You could hot glue them on, but if you want to reuse your wreath, if you tie them on, you can always take them off and redecorate it for another season. But just place them on the wreath where you want them, and I'm just going to do one side, but just tie them on, and then we'll just kind of fluff them as we go. And I'm going to alternate the cream color with the burlap. I also want to mention, because I don't think I told you, but the grapevine wreath that I'm using in this video, I purchased this one at Dollar General. I'm not sure, Dollar Tree possibly could have these or something similar to it. And the wreath I'm using is a 12-inch. Now that I've got all the bows tied onto my wreath, I'm going to take some raffia just to add another element of, the rustic look to it, and just give it another texture. And I love raffia, and especially in the fall time, to me it just screams fall. So I'm just basically getting some strands of raffia, and I'm just parting the bows, and I'm just tying them in a knot in between some of the bows, like I say, just to give it a little bit more texture, and just give it a little bit more fullness too. So once you get your raffia tied in, just trim it off. and just put as much of it in there as you want. And then I'm going to add a raffia bow down at the bottom, and then I'm going to also add a little raffia little pumpkin that I got. These come in a pack. I think there were 9 in a pack, and I got them at Michael's. And I can link these little pumpkins down below if you're interested in them. But they come in cream, and I got some in like a more of a little tan khaki color. So I'm just going to put that little pumpkin on it, and that's going to be my embellishment. And then I'm going to add a ribbon at the top to where we can tie it and hang it up. Alright, DIY number 3. This project is going to be a cardboard box. Y'all, we all have cardboard boxes right now because we're all ordering online. We're ordering from Amazon. So here's something we can make out of the cardboard boxes. Basically, you see, it's just a plain cardboard box, and I'm gonna take a frame that I got these at a thrift store, and I think I paid 50 cents each for them. And I think I got these at a yard sale. But anyway, a 50-cent frame. And I'm going to cut some cardboard to fit my frame. So you take any kind of frame that you want. And here, Tater is making an appearance, of course. You get any kind of box out. A cat is going to come around because they love boxes. So anyway, you take your frame, and I'm just going to trace around so I will know what size cardboard I'm going to need. But basically, we're going to make a sign to go inside the frame. So I started out cutting it with the scissors. But cardboard is a little bit hard to cut with the scissors, so if you've got an X-Acto knife, please use it. I don't have one. I do need to get one, but I just use a little sharp kitchen knife, and you just kind of want to go down the cardboard and make your slit, and then it'll cut so much better. And then I'm getting my scissors again here to do the side. But once you get your cardboard cut out, then you want to paint it. And I'm going to use some white linen chalk paint on mine. And I think I did 2 coats on it, but you can see, I've got it the size of the frame, and then I'm going to take the backing off of my frame, and it come off really easy. I think these frames were pretty old, so the staples and stuff, I think over time had just already worn out. So I get all the staples out, and then I'm going to take that picture out, and then I'm just going to have the empty wooden part of the frame. Okay, this is a stencil pack that I got from Amazon, and I will link it below. But I'm going to tape it on. Once I got it centered on the cardboard, I'm just going to tape it on with some clear tape. Then I'm going to take my little Dollar Tree stencil brush, and I'm going to use some black chalk paint. And you could also use black acrylic paint. If you don't want the matte look, you want more of a shiny look to your wording, I think that would look good too. And you can also mix up your colors. You can make those little designs on the side of the blessings. You can make that, those a different color if you wanted to. I just went with all black. And but like I say, if you wanted it a little bit shinier, just use some acrylic paint. And there you go. And you could also do the leaf in a different color too, just add a little bit more detail to it. And then I'm just going to put it in the frame. You can use some hot glue if you want to secure it in. I may not do that if it'll stay in on its own, and that way I can change it out. You could also do a stencil on the back and have something for Christmas and just flip it over. And then I'm going to add this bow to it, and there's an easy sign that we made out of a cardboard box. Hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you are, please hit that like button. It really helps out our channel. We'd really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we'd love for you to. And also, if you know someone that would enjoy this video, please share it with your friends and family. And until the next video, I hope y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching, y'all.